With all the recent avalanche activity, the Gallatin National Forest Avalanche Center has the up-to-date statistics for this year's avalanche activity compared to previous years. MTN's Kenneth Webb has the exclusive story.
Since the start of the season in the U.S., we've had 4 avalanche fatalities. Unfortunately, Montana's had 2 of them. We had one in early October, and then we had one on Tuesday. In the previous 10 days, after we had this large snowstorm, it snowed everywhere. We had anywhere from 2 to 4 feet of new snow. We saw a dramatic spike in the avalanche danger. In fact, we put out an avalanche warning on Saturday. And with that spike in avalanche danger came a lot of avalanche activity. Many people triggering avalanches. Some people were getting caught. We had, in 3 separate incidents, there were 6 people that were caught and partially buried. Luckily, they were worked out.
According to the Gallatin National Forest Avalanche Center, the number of avalanches this year is close to par from last year. But if people keep triggering avalanches, we may exceed those numbers.
We average about 3 fatalities a year in Montana. Already we've had 2. We can see anywhere from 40 to 60 avalanche incidents where people have been triggering slides or being caught and partially buried. So when we compare last year to this year in terms of avalanche incidents, last year for the entire season we had 32 incidents. That's 32 times either a skier or snowmobiler triggered an unintentional slide, resulting in sometimes being caught and buried. This year, here we are on January 5th, and we already have 20. So we're looking like this year, if things continue, we might exceed what we had last year. And what we're trying to do is get the word out through social media, through our avalanche advisories, about the danger, especially when it goes up, because we don't want that to happen. Every time there's a close call, that means people have relied on luck as to whether or not they get injured or killed, and we want to avoid that. We just want to avoid avalanches entirely when we go out.
The staff of the Gallatin National Forest Avalanche Center wants you to be aware of the future dangers that will be in effect this weekend as more snow is in the forecast.
So now is a time when we need to be really careful in general, because we're going to see more snow this weekend. When we see more snow, we're going to see a rise in the avalanche danger. I expect through the weekend we might see more people triggering slides, because even though the overall danger has gone down this week, we still have these weak layers in the snow that get reactivated when we get more snow. Because we add weight onto it, it stresses it out, and it becomes easier to trigger. And that's what we're anticipating this weekend.
The Gallatin National Forest Avalanche Center has many educational resources at your disposal so you can refine your avalanche safety skills. Kenneth Webb, MTN News, Bozeman.
Those avalanche educational resources can be found on our website, kbzk.com.